Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. And if these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do is subscribe. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. So in this video, I'm going to be giving out some hacks for early childhood care and education students. Yes, in today's video, I'm going to be giving some few hacks for early childhood care and education students. Yes, perhaps you're returning to college this year. Perhaps maybe you're returning to uni soon in the next few weeks or in the next few days, or you're just starting off afresh in college and uni. So I have some hacks that I can give to you that would help you plan your academic year. Now, let's get into it. First, I'd like to congratulate those that are starting afresh from college. Maybe you're just out from secondary school and you're beginning a new year. You're either going to college or you're going to uni and you're studying early childhood care and education. Yes, I'd say congratulations. Well done on choosing that course that you're so passionate about, early childhood care and education. But I've got some tips that I'm going to give to you that would help you plan this academic year. I know that this academic year might be daunting for you, especially if you're just starting afresh, you're new, or perhaps even maybe you're going into your second year, third year, fourth year. I know you might be wondering, what is this academic year going to look like? Don't worry, I have a few tips that would help you in planning for this academic year. First thing is, I would encourage you to set clear goals. Yes, clear goals for this academic year. Yes. So what are you aiming to achieve in this academic year? Perhaps you have your timetable, or in the next few days or few weeks, you're going to be having your timetable for the year. So you're going to look at it. What subject are you going to take for this semester? So start by breaking your goals into smaller pieces. So for this semester, set goals. So what goals are you going to set for yourself in relation to your academics? And it's not just all about setting these goals to work towards achieving these goals. It's one thing to set a goal, say, okay, yes, in this subject, I'm aiming for A, I'm aiming for a B. So it's not just all about saying, yes, you have the goal, but you need to work towards it. So how are you going to achieve your A's? So what are the plans that you have to put in place? It's not just all about setting goals. Yes, it's important that you set a goal for the academic year and start to break it down by looking at the semester. So first semester, autumn semester. So what goals are you going to set for yourself? And how are you going to achieve these goals? And you need to understand that in relation to these goals, it's all about taking baby steps. Okay, for the week, what goal for the autumn semester? So this is the goal that I've set for myself for this semester. So now let me break it down. In a semester, we have 12 weeks. So every week, what am I going to do towards achieving this goal that I've set for the semester? It's not just saying, well, come to the end of week 12. Okay, yes, this is my goal. Let me see if I've achieved my goals. No, it's not going to work that way. You need to put a plan in place. So with 12 weeks in the semester for a week, what are you going to do towards achieving that goal of yours? So what stands in this subject you're aiming for to get an A? So what are you going to do in relation to getting an A? Then it means that it requires you from day one, you need to start studying. Yes, this is important. So another tips that I want to give to you is from day one, you need to start studying. Don't leave things to the end. Don't procrastinate. I understand, well, I work when I'm under pressure. To stay away from working under pressure. You never know, you might be thinking that, okay, that assignment, I'm going to do it in week 10 and week 12. What if something pop-ups? What are you able to achieve it? So what are you going to be doing? You're going to be panicking. You're going to be staying up late at night. So it's important from day one, you start to put yourself together. So you start to study. For instance, you're taking us early childhood curriculum. So from day one, you're going to be giving out the list of books. So you're going to for the early child curriculum, for instance. So this is the time for you to go and visit the libraries. So look at the list of books. What books can you be able to get in the library? So from day one, try to make of your college library. This is important. So from day, look at the list of books. Which one do they have in the library? To buy yourself, because you need to gather the list of books. Don't buy week 6. Maybe by the time you go to the library, they might say, oh, it's out of order. You know, some students have it as well, and they're going to take time before they return these books, and then you're under pressure, or you have an assignment that is due next week. You need this book. So why don't you start from day one? So list of books, visit the library for these books. If they don't have it in the library, which one are you going to buy yourself, or which one do you want to buy yourself to read? So when you gather all of these books, these sources, so the next thing is for you to start, So let's say lecturer cover a topic this week. So go back and revisit your notes. Okay, pick out your points. Okay, from go back slides, you're going to have the slides up on Moodle. For instance, here in Ireland, the college that I'm based, we make use of Moodle. So go back to Moodle, go and visit the PowerPoint of the lecturer, take down your notes. So for that week one topic, okay, so this is the week one topic. This is the topic that was covered by the lecturer. Okay, let me take down my notes. So as you're taking down your notes, you're assimilating this. Okay, this is the source that we're told to read this week. Okay, let me go back. Let me go and get the source and read it and take down my note. Then you've already ticked the box for week one lectures as well. So to advise you, start to top of your coursework. This is important. Don't leave things to the end. This is just only week one. I'm going to have fun. We still have start in week 6, week 7. No. In relation to your goals, you need to start from day one that you step your foot on your college. That you step on. Don't just say, well, I'll wait till day 5, I'll wait till week 5, week 6. No, it doesn't work that way, because then it's going to lead to pressure, because you're not taking only one module, you're not taking only one subject. So let's say for this semester, you're going to be taking 5 subjects. So that means you have 5 subjects to work on this semester. So you need to be able to dividing your time. Okay, so on Monday, focus on this subject. Or this week, I'm going to focus on this module. Okay, the following week on this subject. So let's say, for instance, if you're taking 5 subjects this semester, you have 5 days in a week. So you might decide that on Monday, I'm going to focus on this subject. On Tuesday, this is a subject that I'm going to focus on. So it makes your life easier. So that's a plan that you have in place towards achieving your dream for this semester, towards achieving your goals for this semester. So each week, so you're going to be to focus on Monday, on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you're taking your notes. You're revisiting back the lecturer's notes. This is important. Don't just keep it, yes, where I've attended the shows, so I know what the lecturer is on about. It's fine. I don't need to go back to the PowerPoint slide of the lecturer. It's really important that you go back, because if you go back, you'll be able to cite some new things. You'll be able to take down notes. So as you're reading, as you're taking down notes, you're assimilating this point. So this is going to not lead you to pressure coming to exam time or assignment deadline, because you're already on top of your coursework. So every day you're going back to what the lecturer has covered in class. You have your notes already. So when it's time for assessment, you have this note to go back to revisit. So that's less pressure for you. So you've assimilated some of the points already. So as you're studying, as you're taking down notes, you have all it takes for this assessment as well. So now let's talk about assessment. So you have an assessment. Let's say you're giving an assessment in week 2, and this is not due until, for instance, week 10. Don't say, well, I still have 8 weeks. So when is week 5, week 6, I will start my assessment. No, I'll tell you to start from the first day that you're being given. Maybe, for instance, the assessment is in 5 parts. So start by looking at the first part. Okay, let's say the first part is an introduction. So plan, what are you going to include in the introduction? All of this has to do with planning. All of this are you going to include in the introduction. This is what I'm going to include, the source, the references. So all of this takes time. Don't just say, well, we're giving this assessment in week 2. It's not due until week 10. It's going to start in week 4 or week 5. You never know. I'm not predicting that something bad might happen, but you never know. Anything can happen. So why don't you start from the first day that you're being given your assessment? So look at the assessment. What is required for? If there's anything that you're not clear about, this is the time that you can ask the lecturer questions in class. So when the lecturer says any question, then you can say, okay, lecturer, go back to the assessment. Maybe you're not clear in relation to point C or point D. What is the lecturer looking for? Because that shows that you've already started. But let's say, for instance, you're leaving things to week 6, week 7, and the assignment is due in week 8. And you're going to be under pressure. You're asking the lecturers, although the lecturers will tell you what they're looking for, then it's going to be stressful for you. And bear in mind, you need to understand that it's not one course that you're taking for the semester. You might be taking 5 courses, 4 courses. So you're going to have assessment for these courses as well. So how are you going to divide your time? This is important. So this comes with, planning as well, setting your priorities. From day one, you're studying, you're keeping on top of your coursework, you're keeping courses, you have on top of your assessment from day one that you're being given the assessment. What is it required of you? Anything that you're not clear on the lecture, so that you can get. So in my next video, I'm going to continue from where I stopped in relation to other acts that can be useful to you as early childhood care and education student. been helpful. And if they have, please kindly subscribe to this channel, and not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. And are you a student, you're looking for a mentor? Maybe you're just starting in your journey in relation to early childhood educator. You're looking for a mentor. Look no behind. I'm a mentor in early childhood care education. If you want me to hold your and on this journey, check one of my membership pack out. It's called Early Years Mentorship, and I'll be able to go on this journey with you. It's a monthly meeting call via Zoom. Location is not the barrier. Wherever you're based in, I can meet with you once a month, tailored to your need. So you tell me when you're available to meet. This is on Saturday. Anytime when I'll tailor this suit to your need. So please check this membership pack out. It's called Early Years Mentorship, and I'll be willing to have you as well. I'll be willing to have until I come your way next time. Stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.